What is culture? Culture refers to a group or community which shares common artifacts, experiences, mindsets or values that shape the way its members understand the world. Culture is our group's adaptation to the context. As context changes, so does culture. Culture includes groups that we are born into, such as race, national origin, gender, class, or religion. It also can include groups we select or become part of. For example, it is possible to acquire a new culture by moving to a new country or region, by a change in our economic status, or by becoming disabled. When we think of culture this broadly, we realize we all belong to many cultures at once. Our ability to adapt to these context changes is a testament to the success of human beings. Why is culture important? Culture is a strong source of grounding for many people. It influences their paradigm and worldview. Culture is the way groups create meaning from their context and pass that meaning to other members of the group. So, as you work with people, it helps to understand the context that has produced their perspective and their culture. We share many things. As we explore culture, it's also important to remember how much we have in common. People see the world very differently, but are after very similar goals. Safety, significance and belonging. Many of us know what it is like to yearn for something, to feel pain or joy. To love deeply, want to learn, have hopes and dreams, and fear. However, our approaches to these very human attributes may be very different. As much as we can't be colorblind, we can't be culture blind. We can't pretend our cultural differences don't matter. We can't gloss over cultural differences or pretend they don't exist. We can't demand everyone be exactly like us, any more than we can pretend that discrimination doesn't exist. We can develop cultural competence. Cultural competence is about understanding your own culture and learning how to relate to others' cultures in effective ways.
All human behavior is goal-directed. And what is the goal of that behavior? We are all looking for safety, significance, and belonging. However, we oftentimes run into conflict when we look at how we get those things as being different. And so there is no inherent conflict between human beings, but there is the appearance of conflict and how we go about getting our safety, significance, and belonging. And oftentimes it is the context that we are grown up in or we're adapting to that helps to dictate how we go about getting the things that are important to us, how we get our safety, how we get our significance, and how we get our belonging. And through that context, we develop cultures that are in direct response to the context that we're in, that we've developed in, that we've grown up in. And so we have to be critical thinkers about our context, about the times that we're in, how things have changed, new technologies, new relationships, how those things shape who we are and what we do today.